My name is Ryan. I'm 33. I live in King Farm. I went to Churchill.
They finished high school and it's like, well, what are you going to do now? After high school, you're supposed to go to college. So we approached Montgomery College and they put us in contact with the community continuing education department. And we were so thrilled that they didn't say no.
I was in GPT program, graduate transition program.
It was a 2-year program. It was a good program, and it sort of gave us time to figure out the next step. You basically have several prongs to think of: vocational, recreational, residential, and instructional, academic. And so I would just focus on one primary one, kind of get that one going, and then figure out which one you're going to tackle next.
Yep. That was pretty eating there.
We tried a number of different jobs. They narrowed it down, tried different things. And so he's, been pretty successful doing housekeeping kinds of things.
I like cutting grass.
Oh, you like cutting grass too? Yeah. His sense of direction is very, very good, and he can get almost around any place in the metropolitan area on the bus and the metro. I mean, if you get him on the train, he can get himself home. So that was good, especially at one point, the school system had said he would never be able to use public transportation ever. It's just a matter of practice and going through and becoming familiar.
When I moved to my apartment, scary, it's okay now.
What would you do if you were Ryan's mom? I used the same phrase when I was looking for his housing, talking to the housing authority. That's always like amazing. And then I would just say, well, what would you do if Ryan were your child? And then it'd be like, well, we happen to have this tax credit program and we have this program. And it was like, but I couldn't get an answer until I think I focused it very personally. So much is still like just tapping into people. People who know people. Oh, you're trying to do this. Why don't you talk to this person? It is a small community, so people do know each other. And Ryan was on the cross-country team. So that's how we both got into running, because the coach said, well, if you can get him to run a mile, he can be on the team. So we both learned to run. Then that led to Montgomery County Road Runners. That's what we do, is we run. He has his own life, and then as we're getting older, I'm getting older, my husband's getting older, then you don't know what's going to happen or when it's going to happen. So you feel like he's in a system. It's just like your typical children, except your typical children at some point you stop. But with these guys, it goes on a lot longer. But we got there.